Good morning, everybody. My name is Cecil Thax, and you join me for the coronation of our new queen. First off, we see the previous queen being exterminated, and here we see the previous inhabitants of the palace just standing, refusing to leave. The chicken people there, just disobediently standing on the ramparts, refusing to vacate the premises, even though they've been given 58 hours warning, as is the law. Stuck standing. Everybody's armed. Gentlemen there with lance. It's just threatening, very threatening behaviour from these people. They will be evicted, one way or the other. And here we see, yes, the good old chaps. Roger Duval there, leading the gentlemen, the little homosexual company, all marching in time, mincing along. Very proud people. Go on, lads. Yes. And then we come to the reading of the Queen's Christmas list.
I'd like a new eyelash curling kit, some home perm stuff.
15 of her 20 demands will be met this Christmas as a special thank you from the nation. The annual stare-out competition is still very much going ahead, despite the jubilous celebrations of the new queen. The statue people there just watching in horror and disbelief. Very devout of the previous queen, whose reign... Oh, and here she is, yes. Here's the... Oh, excuse me, I'm just being handed a communication. Oh dear. It would seem today that they've forgotten to pick up the Queen, and they're going to have to return back to Clarence's house, excuse me, to pick up the Queen and put her back in a carriage. We apologise for the delay. We will be back with you very shortly. Thank you. And here she is, in the carriage made purely from the fat of Winston Churchill, yes. The Minotaur people following in close procession. Beautiful. And now we see the flags of all the different kinds of underwear that the Queen shall be wearing. Each of these beautiful, beautiful flags will in turn be folded and made into a kind of adult nappy which the Queen will wear over the next 75 years, depending on how long her reign is. Yes. Oh, that's a nice one. And there we see the crowd, the 5 sisters from the Villain system. The sword people, of course, from the 5th planet, very emaciated this time of year. They've just come out of their hibernation cycle. Beautiful looking people when they're full. Oh, and look at the glass people there. Just absolutely beautiful. They stack on themselves. They save on seating £7 instead of the £722 per seat. They've saved an absolute fortune. Very thrifty people. Very thrifty people indeed. Here we see the crown that she can win if she remembers what's on the conveyor belt. And here she is, staggering up. Oh, she's not sure, she's unsure, she's sure. And oh no, she's back and forth, she can't make her mind up. There you see the 7 sisters, the virgins behind her, holding her train. Because obviously she's very nervous, and it can be very embarrassing for a queen, prospective queen of course, not official yet, to very common for them to leave a trail of urine and fecal matter. So the train will be placed behind them to cover any such embarrassment. Yes. See now, sitting down. Look at those bosoms, just absolutely regal. They're pert, they're round. She's an admirable woman, yes. The Bishop of Bath and Wells there, passing on the pornographic magazine to his lordship, his grace, Sir Father Lionel Fanthorpe, yes. And now he approaches the future queen. 2, 3, 4 steps, 5 steps. Then the turn and the passing of gas, as is tradition. And then he walks, he sniffs. Now the Queen just having a bit of a chat with her friends over a newsreel she saw at the cinema. Oh, she stumbled. The gas has obviously hit her. She remains upright. She is the true Queen of England. And now, what's going on? Brian, someone's nicking the crown. What's he doing? Oh, and Jonathan Vagina Nipple there, doing a ceremonial undressing of the Queen to make sure she isn't one of the skeleton people from Skeletor 4. They take the sword just to disarm her, just in case she has one of her mood swings. Very violent before she became Queen. Yeah, Witches of Eastwick looking on. Yes. Passing, I don't know what that is, something. And now the tits, the bosoms. The bosoms appear. Do they? Don't they? They do, but not to the cameras. Oh, this is very disappointing. I can't see that gentleman's heads in the... Oh, no. No. She's taken the sword again. Different sword this time, I think. She walks backwards. She moonwalks. Of course, inventing the moonwalk there. And, people approach her, tickle her vagina, and, what are they doing? I've not been briefed on this bit so far. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Gentleman with a tent or something has gone camping. That's very inappropriate. Yes. Everybody walks backwards, of course, as is the wont in this month. The 7 virgins there. The Queen will eat them individually. Went on her honeymoon tonight with Princess Philip, later to become Prince Philip, when she has the operation, yes. Well, I thank you for joining us here today. This coronation has been a wonderful ceremony with very few deaths, apart from those 6,000 people trampled to death outside.